Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Thomas Jefferson said, "If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done." Benjamin Franklin said, "Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning." Basically, get off your duff, get to working, you've got dreams, you've got goals, you've got to do what it takes to get them. Like, subscribe, comment, show what your opinion is. Let me know if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for your support. Howdy, folks. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. At the beginning, down below is a link to my link tree. It's got my social media. It's got my Patreon, all that stuff. If you want to interact with me on social media or whatnot, hey, there you go. Now, there is a bill to increase human trafficking fines and prison time and all of that, but they're not wanting to do it because, it'll cost too much. Now, mind you, I'm not for all these weird laws that go into place, but there's been an uptick in notice on human trafficking, and this would start making it bad for those people that are involved in human trafficking, specifically when it comes to children. Now, explain to me why child sex buyers should get away with doing this without harsher and harsher penalties. Let's talk about this. Okay, so the California SB 1414, crime solicitation of a minor. That is what this is. Under existing law, a person who solicits or who agrees to engage in or engages in any act of prostitution with the intent to receive compensation money or anything of value from another person is guilty of disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor. Under existing law, if the person solicited was a minor and the person who solicited the minor knew or reasonably should have known that the person solicited was a minor, the offense is punishable by imprisonment in a county jail for a mandatory minimum of 2 days and not to exceed 1 year, by a fine not to exceed $10,000 or by such fine and imprisonment. This bill would make the offense applicable only to a defendant who is 18 years of age or older at the time of the offense. The bill, if the person solicited was under 16 years of age, or if the person solicited was under 18 years of age at the time of the offense and the person solicited was a victim of human trafficking, makes the offense punishable as a wobbler by imprisonment in the county jail for not more than 1 year and a fine not to exceed $10,000 or by imprisonment, yada, 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 yada. For second or subsequent offense under those conditions, the bill would require the offense be punishable as a felony by imprisonment in a county jail for 16 months or 2 or 3 years. And this bill would impose a state-mandated local program. It basically, they're going to make it harder on all of these people that are doing these things with minors that definitely should not be done. So let's take a look a little bit deeper into this. Now, the response to this bill, during last week's Assembly Appropriations Committee, a representative of the California Department of Finance spoke in opposition of the bill. Of all people to be speaking in opposition of this bill. California has successfully remained below the court-ordered prison population cap and has even made strides towards closing prisons, resulting in hundreds of millions of dollars in annual savings, Millie Yan, a finance department official, told lawmakers. However, increases to the prison population threaten the state's ability to continue making progress in the right-sizing of California's prison system. The annual costs associated with increasing the prison population by one inmate can range from $10,000 to tens of thousands of dollars, she said. We also note that similar legislation that expands the list of individuals required to register as sex offenders is estimated to result in costs to the government or to the Department of Justice in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, said Jan. Seriously?
This is your argument against punishing people who are engaging in one of the nastiest crimes that you can do. Really? What in the world is this? Now, look, I am over all of these laws that are continuously being passed that are unneeded and are idiotic. But this is not an idiotic law. This is actually taking control of something that needs taking control of. But you're going to do this? Really? I don't even know where to begin on this. This is so idiotic. And if you're under the impression, oh, well, we need to be just send them to some kind of psychiatric treatment or something. No, these people knowingly want to do this, and defending them by claiming that it's going to save money. You're wanting these people to walk the streets and do these nasty things to children, especially children that have been trafficked, because we're talking about kids that are brought up here from Mexico and brought from all these other places, kidnapped and had things done to them, and you're defending their abusers. There is no way that this is a valid way to do things, and it needs to be called out. This is idiotic and it needs to end. But hey, maybe it's just this redneck thinking that, common decency needs to exist. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're conservative. I don't care if you're liberal. I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.